Live streaming is on.
It's surround sound. Proven the phrase quantification proposal.
Oh, but does it matter the live stream if we're not sharing the screen?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Most of the stuff is in the notes. But if we, it is nice to have just transparency.
But let's share the screen then.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, okay, sure. I can share the screen.
Hi, Angela.
I just seen the message and thought I briefly drop by.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
it's the first time, actually. Yeah, perhaps you just tell me what's the purpose. I mean, I know that quantification is the purpose, but what I don't understand is why is it an open call?
Just for transparency.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if anyone wants to, especially lobby, they're like not their own praise, but for someone who they thought was underpraised or something. If anyone wants to, it's really just to say, listen, this sucks. Come,
Okay. I see.
Hold us accountable. But
I see. Okay. Nothing to complain at the moment. So.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone to ever come to this, but just the fact that it's possible, it's kind of like recording the sessions of Congress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just thought it would be better to live stream and to have the records of every call, so if people have a question, they can look at it.
I see there's an echo.
Oh yeah, it's probably me. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I just listen. Feel free to continue.
If you want to follow in the doc, we are here.
Okay, so I think there is nothing to discuss. I just leave the call again, or do you need my input somewhere, anywhere?
No, you don't have to. I'm sure you have other things to spend your time on. It's fine, Angela. Thanks for dropping by, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for coming.
Oh, actually, one thing, Angela. I sent you this as a text message or whatever somewhere. I don't know what you even call these, a chat. And try to praise yourself when you're part of things, because
Yeah.
yeah, I know
I think it needs to become a habit, right?
yeah.
So it feels always a little bit unusual, but yeah. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, we don't do that in the Commons stack, and I think it was a mistake. But that's our culture already in the Commons stack, is to be too humble. But since we're straight up using it to reward people, yeah, has to be done.
Yeah, I think that's important for all the input, especially for the stewards.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Have a great weekend, and talk to you soon again.
Thanks,
Bye.
Angela. Bye.
For you too.
That was nice of her to drop by.
Yeah, that was sweet.
See, decision-making process.
I put all the answers from the survey on Miro today, but it looks overwhelming.
I bet.
It's like this huge block of text.
You're giving a lot of points to filling out your survey.
I mean, that was like 30 minutes or so.
True.
You're giving it 10?
Yeah, because it's tier 3.
Just to balance it out.
No, I'm not trying to balance yours. I just think it's not like directly related to the TE Commons. I gave it a tier 3, so I'm giving it less. But
Not trying to what?
I don't think it's directly related to TE Commons. I mean, we will use the research, but it's kind of like, so yeah. I mean, it is good. I mean, this is why we both get to give scores, right? You say it's 100. I'm not trying to unbalance it. It's just good to have multiple perspectives. I mean, maybe eventually we'll make Angela come in here and work on this. But
yeah, no, I could give it less, but I would give like a tier 2 because I thought, I mean, this is going to be the start of the working group, so it is directly connected somehow.
Yeah, we can definitely give it tier 2. I think the tiers are guidance anyway. Like I use the tier some perspective, but what matters is the points. So
okay, I'll give them 70 just because they're not like in here yet.
Oh, you don't have to look. Okay. Well, I'm not going to disagree, but let's see. Answering the great questions. So a lot of these I put tier 4 because I think they deserve 0 because they're not at all. It's like common stack, or I mean, like row 69. I've been thinking challenging Chainlink is the best oracle in crypto. I mean, that was just a joke. So
Yeah, but all tier 4 is 0 anyways, right?
yeah, I mean that's my judgment. You can probably take it to save time. All the tier 4 stuff was just common stack related.
Why would you give just 5 to this? It seems like big.
Which one? What row?
The work 74.
I don't know why I just gave 5 to that. Honestly, I don't even remember scoring that. Although I also reward him down here again. So
And should we put people that are being paid by common stack as tier 3 too for everything? Because we put the tier 3 just Gitcoin grants, but maybe the rest also.
I think that's a good point. Maybe after we score everything, we just do a quick sanity check on who's getting paid to do work.
Yeah.
Because we'll sort by person here in a second, and then it'll be a little bit easier to readjust. But good point. I think we should give people who are paid by common stack less. Did Soul Sister make a proposal?
No, she didn't go all the way through. Like she made the proposal, but she didn't post it on the voting channel.
Yeah, it seems like she may have just like said, no more TEC, but at least for the week. I'm sure she'll be back.
No, she said she was very busy this week.
So it was just the week.
Yeah.
Onboard guide and proposal. Wow. There's still 5 people hanging out in this.
Yeah, I sent you some people today too.
You sent me some people?
No, I sent some people the guide today
Oh,
instead
okay.
of.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, Angela did a lot here.
Where?
On the onboarding guide.
Yeah, she did. She helped mostly to write the commitments and responsibilities.
That's really nice. The guide is very complete. Well done. It looks really nice.
Nice.
I don't know how I love the emojis in the headers. I don't know where has that been all my life.
Yeah, it adds a touch of like shine.
Yeah. It just makes me so happy. I don't
Wow,
know.
more often in Doxton.
Yeah,
You think that effect on people.
I just can't believe it. I've never seen it before. It seems so obvious now. That's great. Okay, let's see. And then this one.
Wow, you were like with me here, and then all of a sudden you finished, and I'm so long to go.
Well, I know. I think I hit a bunch of them that I already know. So. And it's so hard because I honestly, a lot of Shebnem's comments were not that. They were, some of them were impactful, and some of them were like, I don't know, not impactful. So it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard to quantify quality, right?
Yeah.
Of contribution.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, time was there clearly. So the hours part counts. But in some ways, some of it like made us run around, and I don't know that it was that helpful.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like these comments also help on signaling that the process isn't clear.
Mm-hmm.
Because if someone is spending a lot of time on like commenting something that it's not relevant, it's because the something is not clear about what that's about, you know?
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, it definitely helped us solidify a lot of things.
Yeah.
Luke came to our sync call? Oh, yeah, the main one.
Is he there?
Yeah, I just didn't remember that. One Hive is going through a major explosion right now. And they weren't ready for it. They didn't do a cultural build. And they just are like, oh, shit. Like, their token was $1, then $10, and now it's like $1,000 or something crazy.
$1,000?
$1,000 for
Wow.
for honey. And And have you been doing the faucet? Are you verified on Bright ID or any of that?
Yeah, that's a whole other craziness. Everyone is like running against time
What?
to do the Bright ID thing. To do
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bright ID thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, and they're going to need to fix their verification system a little bit. It's not working that well.
Yeah, I'm not being so lucky with it. There are many connections that fail right after the check,
Yeah.
but maybe it's because there is a lot of people using the server too at the same time.
Well, that's the thing. It's not a server. It's a blockchain. That's the real problem. Although I guess they probably have a server on top of it, but connecting in like a server being a problem, that's one thing. A server connected to a blockchain it's like good fucking luck.
Guess I don't understand that much about that part.
They have an ID chain. Honestly, I'm not 100%. I'm a validator for it. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but you know what Lorelai's spinning a meaningful movement to her wealth currents was?
She said she was donating her uni to other projects that are like public goods projects.
I'm afraid that's a 4 for me. But
Yeah. I mean, if the mission of the TEC is to help public goods projects that are not specifically TE public goods,
fine. I'll give her a 1, and you can score her however you want. I mean, I of course I love that she's donating her uni. I helped her claim her uni, but yeah, helping the praise noobs. Design support. Hey, buddy. What is? Hold on, I'm in a recorded call. You probably don't need to be talking about attendees. Do you know what attendees is, Olivia?
No,
It's
no,
just one of the silliest, stupidest food coins out there. You know. But what I really like, and I actually wanted to play with it yesterday because they have have you seen what oh my god, what's their name? Well, James Duncan and his team, the Abridged team has done with, like, they had Karma DAO and they did it with Tendies, where token holders are only token holders are allowed in the Telegram room. So, like, they created a bot that will check to see if you have enough of these tokens. And if you have enough, then you can enter the room. And if you sell those tokens or move those tokens or stake the tokens, like in Tendy's case, then they actually boot you from the room. The bot just kicks you out right there. It's super cool. So I just wanted to play with it. And so I bought some Tendies to see if I could to get into the room, and then stake the Tendies. Yeah, they got me. And it was not cheap either. It was a lot of attendees. And then we staked them because it's like one of those, like, crazy Ponzi scam food coins where it's like, oh, you get 1,000% returns if you stake it. And so we staked it, and it's up 40% today, says Kurt. So I don't know. It's just funny.
Cool. So you're enjoying your time in the chat.
Yeah.
Funny when you see someone leaving too, like the notification of the person leaving the room.
Yeah.
You know that they have no belief anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely an interesting signaling tool. But the Tendies website is hilarious. So it might be worth checking out. Don't buy any. But, but the website is hilarious. I mean, it's literally like, fried chicken coin.
I'll check it out. Yeah, what's up with all the food coins?
I have no idea. No idea how that happened, but it worked. I think it's all derived from the yield farming meme, you know? It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. This world is crazy. What I do know is that Jess is right. Memes are power. We need to
for real.
We need to double down on the memes and the fun, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the most powerful thing to create narratives. Anyways, we should definitely get into it.
Yeah.
Memes basically decided all the election results for the last 5 years.
Oh my god. Well, but then how did Trump win? So negative memes, I guess all press is good press. He's just more memeable. Does that mean we're screwed? Because fucking Biden is so boring.
Yeah, he sucks.
I mean,
he sucks, but it's hard to suck more than Trump.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really worried because there's a libertarian candidate that's on all 50 states ballots, and it seems like if you're strategic, and this is like a common criticism of first past the poll voting, is that, like, the 51% win voting, it creates a two-party system, and that usually the third party just ends up stealing votes from the party that they're similar to. So why aren't we promoting the libertarian candidate that would then steal votes for Trump and make Biden likely win, She's on all 50 ballots. She should be in the debates, she should be able to run. She's from a real party. And if she did run and gathered, she would just be stealing votes from people who don't like Biden, It's not that they like Trump; they just don't like the Democrats, so they don't have a choice.
But if strategy was really a thing between voters, then I don't know, Bernie would win, or like we wouldn't have the shitty politics scenario we have now.
No, exactly. It's not about
strategically, so it's not. Yeah, it doesn't happen like that. And it's exactly about like organizing, because there's no ways of organizing all of these people, and then memes do somehow, because people start to create this coherence on like sharing this meme among similar people. But then it's so easy for the wrong meme to fall in the wrong hands, and then it's all lost.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess my point on this though is that it feels like the powers that be, the media, whoever is controlling this stuff, like they want Trump to win.
Yeah.
So that's not, because if the media really didn't want Trump to win, they would be pushing they should be pushing the libertarian candidate.
Mm.
You know, like that's just the right thing to do, but that's the right strategy to like steal votes from Trump. But they're not. So I'm pretty sure we're in for another, well, as long as Trump lives. I don't know if it'll be 4 years. But
What all of a sudden
what?
in the world, all of a sudden, like all of these fascist politicians that are like there for forever.
Yeah.
In Brazil too, like no idea if we'll have another election or not.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I thought somebody like won based on their Facebook stuff, and I actually thought they were a good person.
the Brazilian president?
Yeah, no?
No, no, he's so far. He has like not even a single bit of a good person inside of him.
Oh no, that's horrible. Where was I? I was in Brazil.
You were in Brazil?
Last year, yeah. I did like a blockchain on tour through South America, and was from right before we really dialed in the common stack. It was like March of last year, not this year, so a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And someone was saying that this candidate basically won completely based off Facebook.
Yeah, it was. He had a similar guy that made the campaign. I think it was the same guy that made Trump's campaign, or it was something like that. But it was all based on mathematics too. There are so many fake WhatsApp groups and profiles and Facebook profile, all the fake ones, and it's like known now. But
Wow.
better, yeah.
Wow. Angela's going to clean up this round.
Who's going to clean up what?
Angela's going to clean up this round. She's like scoring lots of points here.
Nice. Isn't this swag a 4? Does it have not something to do with the TC?
I think we'll be able to sell TEC swag on the store that's created.
Okay.
I gave it very little. I gave it 2 points. So
Okay.
I just wanted to give it a little something just because if it works, the TEC will probably
Yeah.
sell swag on it. So I have this theory, and we'll see if it bodes true. But part of why Uniswap, I mean, the main reason Uniswap's value didn't crash was because they clearly had whales buying it like mad. And I assume that was planned to avoid the initial drop. But part of the other reason is that the distribution felt fair. Like people felt like not entitled, but they felt like they did something to deserve the tokens, you know?
Mm.
And I hope that we have a similar situation.
I see. I was actually curious of what was the strategy behind like knowing that people will liquidate the tokens so quick. Like why giving it so many knowing that people will not keep it? You think because of that to make people feel important, like to raise the awareness or something?
But the thing is, they didn't set the price. So like 400 is a lot or a little depending on what the price becomes. I think they just were like, I mean, they probably wanted the price of Uni to be small, but then I don't know. Like I think the real thing is that Uniswap is really proving the theory that you can tokenize value. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like non-excludable value. Uniswap is a non-excludable thing. It's a, what do they call it? I guess they generally call it, the economists call it a club good ex ante. I think it's a common pool resource. I don't know. I get in debate. I've gotten in some debates with economists about whether or not these things are non-excludable or not. But because you do have to have some tokens to play with Uniswap, right? You have to have Ether to pay gas. So I don't know. But in a way, it's a club good. But
inside of a certain system is a club good, but then outside of that, then there's other barriers that are not directly connected with that token, but with the blockchain crypto structure itself.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It's like, dude, even you could say, you can kind of, if you draw the boundary layers right, you could avoid public goods on a lot of things, you know? Like, oh, this river is a public good. This forest is a public good. Well, you have to travel to get there, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, okay. Air is a good one. Air is a pretty good public good. It's hard to.
You can be in places to have good air or bad air.
Yeah, that's true. Like clean air. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I think I saw that somewhere that people were selling air from the mountains.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now Jess is getting into the game. I didn't see how much work Shebnem and Angela put into revising the blog post.
I think like
I'm just going to copy your score.
it's fair.
Oh, 50-50. Okay.
Those ones are also unrelated with the TC.
The voting, they wanted to all vote on CV, on the conviction voting pilot.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty unrelated. You can definitely give them zeros, but number one, I feel bad that we didn't give them C-stack tokens on XDAI, like we made a mistake. Number two, they were brave enough to come out. Yeah,
But then they should receive like a good praise on the common stack praise rather than a bad praise here.
but they're beta testing conviction voting.
Yeah, okay.
That's what got them the 1 point. Although, I mean, strategically, it's very bad for us to give these guys all 1 point. It lowers our pay. All the more reason.
But one is going to become like a nothing.
Yeah, and it's just going to lower the median and bring us down. So
didn't think about that.
yeah, so all the more reason to do it. Sharing her thoughts on collaboration with groups.
I think we should push for praise to have a little bit more of context.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the links.
Yeah. Do you open them though?
I did. Yeah, I have been. I've been opening all the links in this. When there's a link, I open it. I'm like, or like, I wanted to because, and I cruise through the comments to see how much they did it. It takes a few seconds.
Cool. I should do that too.
I mean, unless you remember.
Yeah, I think the ones here I remembered.
Tell me when you finish and I'll sort by name. Very excited to sort by name.
Okay. I think this was double praised, this last one.
Well, yeah, I think we'll go through the by names and see the double praise and just rejudge some things.
Cool, I'm done.
Okay. So yeah, because Angela got so much praise, I'm sure a lot of it was doubled up. Let's see, come into the PUC update call. Yeah, you're right. Creating the TEC meetup. I guess there's like the initial promotion of it and then actually executing on it. I think it was pretty impactful for the TEC.
Yeah, I think so too. And it was very easy.
Yeah.
That felt good. Like, I don't know, scheduled and promoted and happened and easy.
Yeah, I would definitely consider it a big win. Okay, so let's look at the people here. So Angela, I don't think Angela gets really paid by anybody to do any of this. I don't fully understand, but Kai Gili Royale does get paid to do some of this, but we only gave him a little bit of points, so that's fine. Gustav didn't get any points. Okay. Jeff does get paid, so maybe we should lower some of his points.
Yeah, because he had a lot of tier 1. So maybe we should just put to tier 3.
Yeah. Bess does not get paid. I mean, she does get paid for just for bounties though, so anything she does is like there's the occasional bounty work, but like I actually think she will get paid for setting up the Twitter whatever it is, the Twitter public goods Twitter collective.
Mm.
She will get paid for that, so I think that's a common stack project. But it's not zeros, it just means less. Lorelei gets paid. Marco gets paid. But he didn't get very much here anyway. Okay. I feel pretty complete. Let's see what the final score is. Mhm. Oops. Solsista coming in at the top. Wow.
Again.
Yeah. Oh, also, how many total hours do you think impact hours? If 400 was last time, how many impact hours this time? This is cell I1.
Oh, you put just 53 there?
Yeah,
Oh, because
because
it's less. Oh, it's way less. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, in the last 2.5 weeks or whatever, I don't think that we did nearly as much as we did in the first.
Yeah, I'll put 60.
Wow, I'm so surprised Angela got so little. And Jess, wow, lots of people got very little. Is the math wrong?
It doesn't
here?
make sense that Grace would have more than
No,
than Jess.
the math is wrong for sure. Let's see what's wrong here. H4 to H29, that looks right. I4 to I29. Yeah, it's not adding up all the percentage. Why is that? Okay, I have to run, unfortunately, but I'll have to figure out the math. There's definitely a math error in the sheet, so I'll try to figure it out, but make sure it's, yeah, it's
Okay.
that one. Is there a filter on or something? No. Yeah, I'll just have to figure it out after all my calls today.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Olivia. We're almost finished.
Bye.
Bye.